Welcome to the final week of freedom, and congratulations for making it this far. You pressed into God, you stayed on track, you stuck with it. I trust that Freedom Weekend was incredible for you, and in a few moments, you'll be able to share some of what God did in your life at Freedom Weekend. And I know it probably sounds a little bit cliche, but I want to say this. Today is not the end, it's actually the beginning. As you've received some things from God, if you've released some things to God, remember the first week we talked about Michelangelo chipping away. As you've allowed God to chip away some things and add some things, you've grown, and your relationship with God has gone to a deeper level. And so you can spend less time dwelling on your past, and now you can focus on what God has for your future. And I believe the best is yet to come. And so over the past few weeks, as you've been introduced to some principles from God's word, I want to encourage you to build off of those. I want to encourage you, even practically, to keep track of that freedom workbook. Let that be a resource, a go-to resource for you in your walk with God. And even as you talk to others and share with others, I know I've had mine for years and I still look at it as powerful truths of from God's word in that workbook. And so, of course, yes, as we continue a lifestyle of freedom and make that daily decision to walk with God and adopt a tree of life mindset, we'll run into some resistance along the way. But when that happens, remember, use the weapons that we learned about in freedom. Surrender those areas of sin over to God, walk in forgiveness, speak God's word over your life, live a life of worship, and God's going to help you, and it's going to be an incredible, incredible journey. And most importantly, I do want to highlight the importance of community as you go forward. You know, the relationships formed within your freedom group were a vital part of the healing and the growth that you experienced over these last 10 weeks. And so in order to continue moving forward in your relationship with God, you need to really remain connected and make that a priority, connected to godly believers who can support you and encourage you. And so if your group is going to continue, that's great. But if your group is not and you need help remaining connected in a small group, please go online and check out our small group directory, churchoftheking.com/small groups, or you can email us at smallgroups@churchoftheking.com. So thank you so much for being a part of this journey. And remember to continue to walk in the freedom that God has given you.